Shalom, shalom. All praise be to the Most High. I just wanted to make this quick video for any sister who is feeling down or lost, in need of encouragement. You feel like you're not grounded the way you need to be, or anything of that sort. I was meditating on this because I've had several conversations recently with too many sisters to count. And I guess it's just a season that some of us are going through. And I want to just encourage you and inspire you to ask yourself a few questions and do the work to get you to where you need to be and where you desire to be spiritually. So first and foremost, we have to know what satisfies us spiritually, and we have to kind of alter ourselves and allow the Most High to satisfy us spiritually, to satiate our souls. So the first way you go about doing that is to make the Most High's desire your desire. And well, how do you do that? You have to go into the Word, and that's going to be the biggest thing, the biggest piece of advice I can give is to know the Word for yourself. The scripture says to study to show yourself approved, and that way you'll be able to rightly divide the Word. But until you know, until you've read, until you've studied for yourself in proper context, what the Word says, how the Most High feels about you, what He desires of you, what He desires for you, what is required of you, you won't be grounded. You won't have that rooting in the Word to establish that strong connection that nobody can tear apart or sever or anything like that. Over the years, I've noticed countless sisters, and it's always so sad to see. They may have been in these relationships or marriages and they didn't work out, and then they fall away from what is true, which is the Most High. And that ultimately comes down to not being rooted and grounded and truly connected to the Most High within yourself. Because when we stand before the Most High, we're all going to have to give an account for what we do. Nobody's going to stand in that spot or in your place. You have to, give an account for what you did in and of yourself. So you have to get that foundation, that biblical scriptural foundation, by studying, by reading. And if you don't know where to start and you just need some immediate relief, you need an immediate release of whatever is burdening you. If you need encouragement, you can go to Psalms. If you need wisdom, direction, you can go to Proverbs. I love Wisdom of Solomon. I love reading Wisdom of Solomon. If you need to be a little bit more brave, read Judith. You can really scan the entire Bible and find something and pull it out and use it for yourself. But start with the 10 Commandments. Start there. If you don't have a foundation, or if you need to build upon your foundation, revisit it, because that's going to be your beginning. Everything is going to stem and spring forward from that. So definitely get into the scriptures, get into the Word and pray. Don't just read, but study. Study the Hebrew meaning and context of what you're reading as well. Understand what was going on in the time when it was written. Precept it. Start doing those things, and then you have to pray. Definitely give your praise unto the Most High. Give your thanks, worship. And I can't tell you, everybody, that's going to be different for everybody, because that's sacred and special and individual. but just pour your heart out to the Most High and extend that gratitude that is due to Him. And then also, what helped me tremendously was going back to our original culture. Babylonian culture will have you feeling very crazy, mixed up and confused. It will have your priorities off. It will have you thinking that you're behind or odd or whatever people may say. And you just want to be sure to focus on what is good and lovely and pleasant and those things that we were told in the scriptures to think on. If there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. So meditate on those things and get to know your culture as much as you can. Research, ask questions, and start connecting with that, because the more you disconnect from the Babylonian system, first in your mind, you have to do it in your mind and in your spirit and physically, in every aspect. So the more you do that, the stronger you'll feel, the lighter you'll feel, the more empowered you'll feel to really execute what the Most High has for you, whatever your, what I like to call God assignment is, and things like that. And always, because I make it a point to practice myself, when you feel overwhelmed, just pause, like a literal stop, halt, and take it up with the Most High. Talk to Him, just like I talk to anybody else. Those conversations get very real very quickly. So just do that. Like, really pour out your soul to the Most High and get back to what belongs to you. You're not of this world that we're dwelling in right now. And let all of those things transform your countenance and your heart and your spirit and your thoughts and all of those things. And just keep pressing no matter what. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep pushing forward. And I pray that the Most High's peace and abundance be with you all as we continue to move forward in our journeys. Shalom.